Hi everyone, finally another London vlog. I haven't done one in a while, mainly because I've had a lot of videos from the different countries I've been to in my backlog, which I really wanted to edit and put those out before they just sit in my backlog forever and I never touch it again, which is sometimes what I tend to do, and then put them out really late. Besides the quarterly, they were supposed to be monthly, but they've somehow become quarterly art museum vlogs that are predominantly in London. Besides that, I haven't really had any London vlogs since kind of like summer, back in summer. And there were actually more countries I planned on traveling to and doing vlogs for, but unfortunately because of the virus right now, all plans have been cancelled. Obviously, safety and health before anything else, isn't it? So a London vlog it is, which is great anyway. There's so much to do in London, so much to explore, and there's like so many niche parts that's not central London that I haven't yet. And yesterday, but I'm doing the vlog for it today, I went to Hampstead, which is north of London, which is kind of a posh area. I've been there before to the Camden Arts Centre, which was a really great museum, art gallery, I mean, that I would definitely recommend people to go explore. They always have really good exhibitions on. I've been 2 times, which have like different kind of exhibitions on at the same time, and staff there are really friendly, and there's also a cute cafe there, and it's a really nice area in general, obviously, because it's in Hampstead. So I'm going to get out my list first of all, because I went to quite a few places and yeah, I got confused. Like, you know, the ordering, yeah, so much we did. I'm trying to get all my words out today. It's because I've just been back.
Oh, I'm not a student anymore.
We first went to Willow Road, which is a modernist building. We didn't actually go inside, me and my friend. Instead, we decided to just view it from the outside. They describe it as an innovative and influential modernist home from 1939. It was made by Mr. Goldfinger, what's his first name? Arnold Goldfinger, which actually there was a lot of controversy surrounding building this because he submitted a planning permission which got rejected, and the whole like fiasco was mainly because the type of building, the modernist building he wanted to build, was very different from the houses in the area, and that was kind of the main reason for all the controversy, to not build some type of building to disrupt kind of the aesthetics of the area. So it looked really cool from the outside, and maybe I'll go in actually next time, but obviously there were so many other places in Hampstead I want to go, so put that in my backlog of places to go for now. After just viewing the outside of 2 Willow Road, we decided to go to Keats House. Keats was a poet who moved to Hampstead to live with his brothers, and then he wrote 3 poem books in his lifetime. He actually died at a young age of, was it 23 or 25? Gosh, don't remember the exact facts, but he died very young and wrote 3 books, which the first one didn't actually do that well, and his brother reviewed it as basically being terrible. But then the second poem book was actually where it got picked up by outside people, and that's where his career started rocketing. And the museum itself was inside the house where he had lived in. So he lived there over 200 years ago. Inside this booklet, I'm trying to flick, you can see pictures of the different rooms that were there, and then there's also an exhibition at the same time about Keats and consumption, the disease that actually shaped his whole life and ended him in a gruesome way. There was no vaccine at a time. The vaccine penicillin wasn't made till 1928, I believe, so way later. The rooms at Keats House were so beautiful. Obviously they put up new wallpaper and stuff, but there was a lot of different artifacts that were kept and displayed as close as possible to what his life would have been like in the house. So it was like really great. I love going to houses like that where you get to almost step back in time and fully immerse yourself in this building, and it's such a gorgeous building. Place we went to was Freud Museum. Freud was a psychoanalyst, so he basically studied people's personalities and stuff, tried to decipher what they meant. Here was the pamphlets for it, and then you open up and it tells you information. But besides Sigmund Freud, it also mentioned Anna Freud, who first worked as a primary school teacher and then decided to follow in his father's footsteps and go into psychoanalyst. And being a primary school teacher actually helped, because she then decided to get deeper into learning about the psychology of children, which I love. I love anything that's really to help learn more about kids and to give kids a voice to speak, because their opinions and feelings are just as important as an adult and should not be disregarded. So I was very happy to read about Anna Freud, all the work she's done, and it was nice to see on the building outside that both Sigmund Freud and Anna Freud was appreciated. There was blue plaques from both of them on the house. Really great to go. Lots of artifacts to see. It's like similar to Keats. There was a lot of artifacts that were on display that were, I guess, placed as close as possible to what it may have been like, and there was a lot of display books around which you could pick up and read under this like really gorgeous part of the building. There was a lot of because Freud was really into archaeology and ancient civilization kind of stuff. So there was a lot of Greek, Rome, Egyptian artifacts on display, like displayed on tables and cabinets, which was really fascinating to see such a large personal collection that's not in a museum. So would definitely recommend as well. This was £10, this museum, but you could visit it throughout the year. So you pay £10 ticket, and yeah, you can visit it whenever throughout the year, because there's, I think, like other exhibitions and talks sometimes that's happening, so that's really cool. After that we decided to then go eat. Obviously we were really hungry, we went to Wagamama's and I got a chicken teriyaki donburi, typical what I usually get. And then after that, I'm just looking on my map, we walked past Fenton's house. Obviously we already went to 2 other buildings before then, so I didn't want to overwhelm myself by going to another one. But yeah, it was nice to just look at the outside and briefly walk around the building before we went to Golders Hill Park Zoo. Actually before that we went to the Hill Garden and Pergola, but you can see from the photos it's just a kind of, yeah, just a location, a gorgeous location that you are free to walk around and look at. And yeah, it's really cool. If you're in the area, would recommend just to check it out, and hopefully the weather's not that bad, because obviously it's all outside. Because then after that we were actually going to Golders Hill Park Zoo, which is just an outside enclosure which had an ostrich, I think, and then some deers and donkeys, but there was like mainly birds there, as you would expect, which actually right now I can hear birds outside. I think it's seagulls. But yeah, there was mainly a lot of birds, but it was still very cool. It's for free, it's outside. It was really good to have a walk through the park. We actually went, I don't know, it was a lot of walking. We went up and down some slopes and some muddy paths, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I guess walking through it was very tiring and a lot of walking, but it's all worth it in the end, visiting the pergola and the zoo. So would recommend if you're in the area as well. I'm just recommending a whole lot of things. There's actually so much in Hampstead to explore, because besides all the historical landmarks and attraction I've said, there's also the high streets, which there's so many different kinds of shops you can look at. There's also an antique kind of place. I think it's all together. To do what?
To take a picture of you.
No, I was just gonna walk and then, I don't know what I was gonna do. I was like, maybe I'll vlog for a bit since you're gone.
Film me coming out of the toilet.
No,
Oh
I was just wondering which side you were gonna come from. I didn't think you were gonna be that fast because of last time. It took a while. Yeah, it's cute. Not the toilet, I meant. I don't know what I'm trying to do.
Can you not film this bit?
I didn't expect you to come out. I was gonna vlog for a little bit. That's all. Definitely recommend going to Hampstead. Obviously it's perceived as an expensive area, which it kind of is when you're maybe looking for food, and obviously hounds and all stuff are expensive, but there's so much to do and so much to see, so would definitely recommend to check out that part of London. And like I said, also Camden Arts is in that area, but obviously we went before, so I didn't go again this time because we already saw the exhibition as usual. Thanks for watching, guys. Like this video so I know you enjoyed the type of content. Write a comment down below what you would like to recommend me to see, especially stuff in London, because there's so much, as I just said, so we definitely want more recommendation. Subscribe for more content like this and other stuff I'll be posting. And yeah, thanks again for watching, guys, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!